Good morning, all my 10th grade American history students. This is Mr. Jacob coming at you to tell you what we covered this last week. Well, guys, last week we talked about the American Industrial Revolution. Okay, guys, as we started out talking, America started out as primarily an agricultural community. 90% of the population lived in independent farms. As farmers, they had to create their own food, their own clothing, their own tools. Everything they made, they had to make or trade for. Well, let's just say life expectancy was not good before the Industrial Revolution. Infant mortality rate was 10%, or 1 out of every 10 babies born died. Life expectancy in 1750 was 30 years of age. 40 of you lived in the North. 1800 was 36. 1850 was 39. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you were going to know a family member who has died. You were going to get remarried, and you were going to get married young. Your diet was boring. It was things you could grow or make yourself. No pizzas, no pasta, no sushi, bread, cheese, butter, porridge, eggs. Meat if you could find it or raise it. Okay, there were 3 social classes like there are today: low class, middle class, upper class. 95% of the population was low class. About 3% of the population was middle class, and about 2% were the super rich. The work you did before the Industrial Revolution was based on your gender. If you were a man, you got the firewood, you farmed, you made tools, you made wood and leather goods, you took care of the animals. If you were a woman, you cooked, you cleaned, you made clothes, you raised the children, and you educated them. If you were a little boy growing up, you hung out with dad and learned what he did. If you were a little girl, you hung out with mom and did what she did. Now, this is life in America before the Industrial Revolution. All right, guys, now we're going to talk to you about the Industrial Revolution. What caused the Industrial Revolution? Well, the War of 1812. Majority of our manufactured goods came from Britain, like 90%. Well, when you're at war with Britain, they don't exactly keep sending you stuff. So we had to start making it. We saw the birth of the modern inventions, the steam engine. The steam engine started powering factories. Textile mill, flowers, steamboats, railroad. All of these started going, all of these started getting America on the industrial track. What do we have to thank for the Industrial Revolution? Everything we use today, guys. The computers, pens, phones, everything is made from the Industrial Revolution. Transportation was one of the big factors of the Industrial Revolution. The faster you could travel, the lower prices were, the quicker things got done. Steamboat lowered the amount of time from 4 months, 120 days, to 9 days to get from New Orleans to St. Louis. Railroads, now at first in the early 1820s, they were slow, they were dangerous, but as time kept going and more railroad track got laid, railroad travel got faster, safer, and cheaper. Picture some steamboats. Okay, changes in the home. You moved from the farm to the cities. Instead of making everything, you went to work, you got a paycheck, and you bought everything. Children actually started going to school at this point because the powers that be decided education was more important for an industrialized society. All right, guys, that's pretty much all I got. That is a brief rundown of the American Industrial Revolution. But the American Industrial Revolution is important because it deals and allows America to eventually become a power on the world stage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a great weekend, and I hope you all enjoy. Peace out.